Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome. Gotta watch my step. Lily thinks he's going for a. Well, I can't say it, but we're coming out for the first time today. We didn't go to work this Monday. It is the 2nd of January, 2017, and as you can see, snow and stuff is still here because it got to like 34 or something today. So just barely over freezing. That was only for a couple hours. But snow just evaporates. It's just slow moving water. He's freaking out because he thinks I'm taking him for a walk. Hey, he is tripping. But anyway, this is our first outing of the day. We got to get some stuff from the store. Little mama didn't feel very good this morning, so that made it an easier decision not to go. So, Michael, I know it's not your whole username, but it starts with Michael. I think it was on the motovlog side, made a comment about this thing because I was calling it the Marshmallow. Because people were saying I should call it that because I said it was like riding a marshmallow with the suspension in the soft mode. But he goes, instead of Marshmallow, he goes, it looks more like a Stormtrooper. I think that's a more fitting nickname for the old thing, Stormtrooper. It does look like a Stormtrooper. Man, I've been watching tons of videos. I've discovered, I didn't even know he did this series. I used to watch him all the time, Riding with Tom. Did a 6-part series where he went on a GS rally there in Australia. Really, really cool. I'll put a link to that in the video. You'll love that. It's really, really awesome. So Michael, if you ever make your way over here to the daily vlog channel, if it's cool with you, I think I'm gonna use your idea. I like the Stormtrooper thing. Kelly immediately go, oh, I like that. That's what you should call it. But other than being freezing cold all day today, has been beautiful outside. Actually pondered taking the GS for a ride. Then I got to thinking, you know what? Everything's frozen. They salted this road up here just as sure as the world. I thought about walking down here and taking a look, but I thought, I'll just slip in some ice and kill myself anyway. Look at that off in the distance. Oh man, now you're not going to be able to see it. That was beautiful. Yeah. I'll hold on here for a second. Wow, that thing's just glowing. It's like a hole in the clouds back there, just popping through. Well, I tell you what, that sun goes down, and it starts to get a dark look to it in a hurry.
And a very cold feel to it.
Oh yeah, it's really cold out there. And the holiday season comes to an end, and all the lights and festivities are over.
I thought they're trying to blow out their Christmas stuff already.
Are they? You see a couple little stragglers with lights on here and there, but for the most part, it's done for. Sure is some beautiful evening skies out here, though.
It's cool that you can see them.
Yeah, that's the one and only good thing about the trees being gone is we get all that sky out there now that was not visible before. But when it's 105 degrees out and the sun's still on your house at 9 o'clock at night, it ain't gonna seem so pretty. Poor old balloon thing's just laying there like it's dead. People over there in the dark with a chainsaw cutting firewood. How smart is that? But our external water for the horses is frozen, so we gotta do the internal one. That thing is, I don't know why, but it goes at about half the speed that the outside one does, or pressure anyway. Man, I don't know what the temperature is out here, but it is plumb frozen. Well, hello there, YouTube. What a odd, good Lord, I need to trim my beard in the morning.
So knuckly.
Well, it all turns gray. For the longest time, it used to turn red down there. Or you'd see red in it. Now when it gets long, it just gets gray. I think it's just gray now.
Nice, nice.
The old bar grilling.
I like them no bars of grill.
But besides everything being froze up like a popsicle this morning, she wasn't feeling very hot. I think I already explained all that, so we decided not to battle or risk the thing. She wasn't gonna go, and I thought, I'm not gonna fight that by myself. I have an appointment, a Spyder customer tomorrow or more, I don't know. So I'll have a little break from the BMWs there for a little bit. First thing in the morning. If man, that's gonna be a cold ride. He doesn't live right next. He's not far from the shop, but far enough. That's gonna be a cold ride.
Mm-hmm.
But all those guys have heated gear and everything, so they'd be fine. And there's no, 0% chance of any precipitation.
Yeah, no, so, it's just gonna be bloody well cold.
Took her to the store. I pondered taking the BMW for a ride. I think I already explained this too earlier. I was going to take the BMW for a ride, but I was pretty sure they salted the road, and we get out there, and sure enough, they salted the road. This started last year. They haven't salted roads in the 16 years we've been back in the Northwest from Texas. And has it been 16 years? Yeah. And suddenly last year they decided to salt them. As you guys that follow my motovlogs, I remember the whole DR fiasco. I had no idea.
Do not go on a road that has salt on it.
Yeah, no idea there was salt in that thing. And then my kid, working on cars out there, left the heater off, and it built condensation in the garage, and it activated that salt on that DR and ate it.
Ate it bad. The
thing that caught my attention was stainless steel disc is all brown on the back disc. I'm going, what in the world? And I look, oh my God. I knew by the sight of it what it was. A mess. Boneheads. They should announce when they're going to do something like that.
And that wasn't cheap to buy all that stuff for it.
No. Yeah, I still got a bunch. And I don't have everything. Everything that was damaged would be enormously expensive. I just got the spokes and different things on the big stand out in your face look.
Yeah, and that was bad enough.
Yeah, that was not cheap. And that's, our employee cost too, so.
Stay away from salt.
Yeah. Stuff like the guys, when in the UK have that SPF 50 or something they call it, that they spray on. For whatever reason, we can't get it here. Like, you got people saying they're the same as, but I don't know. And I'm sure we get in trouble trying to get one of those guys to send me a bottle.
I know.
I'm sure there'd be some international.
Oh yeah, it'd be something horrible.
They haven't get caught in quarantine. They find it's probably some chemical in there that the U.S. says we can't have.
I know.
Who knows? But anyway, I just don't. I normally don't ride in that stuff anyway, so it's neither here nor there. But it was beautiful out there today, though.
It was. It was very, very pretty. Very
biting
bright.
Cold. Yeah. Very bright and biting gold. I meant to take my, in yesterday's vlog with, I was talking about the motor getting hot, and I'm just assuming it was that right rear, because it's sitting there idling. When I took off, it didn't force me to do it, but there was a mandatory firmware update for the camera, the controller, and the quad. So you're looking at the release notes, and one of the release notes was some people can experience motor overheat warnings popping up on their display. So I was going to go out there and verify that it was fixed, but I didn't. So what they explained is just randomly out of nowhere, mine started doing it, but it sounds like it was a firmware thing introduced in the last update.
So then
I never did that until the last update, so I haven't crashed it or anything like that. I'm still using the original. I've never replaced an impeller for it. Same ones. It got bug dirt and everything all on them.
Yeah, lots of bug dirt.
Yeah. But I think all you guys that bounced over to the motovlog side and watched that video, that was a lot of fun.
Nice of you guys.
That was a fun video. Man, that Euro 5, that thing really does a good job. Wow. I don't know what's so like creamy different about it or something. It could be, I mean, it's got digital image stabilization. Maybe that has something to do with it. I have no idea, but, and I hope it shows up on YouTube as good as the actual file that I rendered. I'm watching that thing on my laptop just going, dang, wow. I like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
So I'll be trying to use that Hero 5 Black as much as possible. That's a lot of fun. That bike is so much fun. I just still, you know, I always tell you guys about dreaming of motorcycles and stuff. That thing sitting there, me not riding it, is like torture.
I know, it's eating him alive.
Yeah, but I'll probably burn myself out on it here for too long. But I find that hard to imagine.
I know, it's like, oh, I don't want to ride again.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But Mama, I rattle on about motorcycles.
I know.
Again.
We better go.
And you being this morning.
I know it.
That's
Sorry,
guys. That's about the excitement of the day. Other than that,
yeah.
I watched like 9 million GS videos. The coolest one, I'm going to put a link down here. I'll put it down there. This is fantastic. And you guys that watch motovloggers have probably heard of Riding with Tom. He's a guy in Australia.
Yeah,
he did a 6-part series. It'll take you about an hour to go through all 6 parts. But he did a 6-part series on going on a GS safari last year sometime. And he's on he's between a GS and a GS Adventure, like the red one that I took you guys on a test ride on. Gotta watch this thing. And you gotta keep going, because as the series goes, he goes faster. He gets wilder and faster. The last 2, fantastic. Really good. But you gotta watch all the stuff he goes through before, too.
Yeah, so you know the background of it.
Yeah, it's really good. Big Cali White even watched a couple of them. It's really good. And he's a funny guy. He's cool.
Yes.
But on that, I guess we'll roll on out of here.
Yeah, we better go.
They said they're starting to nod off again. So
I know it. I see him back there.
that's our cue to get the hell out.
Yeah, they're going like this.
Like he does sometimes when I talk. Be going to work, and I'm just yammering along. I look over there, and she's out cold.
It's not my fault. Okay.
I'm like, what part of that did she not hear? Because I just probably been talking to him. I was like doing a motovlog that wasn't being recorded.
His voice is soothing. It's not my fault. I hear him talking, and I will just go out cold.
Crazy woman.
I'm sorry. It's very, just this like nice, even, deep tone is like so comforting. I just go away. I'm sorry.
Telling you.
I'm kind
I
of
think
crazy.
her mama dropped her a couple of times when she was a baby.
Bugger.
Alrighty.
All right, we better go. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. We appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Give her a thumbs up if you like her. And you guys have a wonderful one tomorrow, okay?
Heck yeah. It won't be. It'll be white everywhere, but I don't think Vancouver got any of the snow.
I don't know if they did or not.
Yeah, because
It's
it was
frozen.
They
like
were
crazy here.
first thing this morning. I was checking to see, what the drive. You got the Google thing set on your little widget on your iPhone. Got it set to work, and then coming back and forth, and you just take a look and see what the driving time is to see whether you're doomed or not. And I'm going, well, that's not real bad. And so I look at Vancouver's weather, and they were at like 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. They were at the same temperature we reached as a high today.
Oh,
so,
well,
yeah, this morning. They
That
were
would've been
way
cool.
colder up here than they are there. There's that weird thing. I mean, I have seen
it's like little microclimates or something.
like 30 and 40 degree swings between here and work. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, especially during the summer too.
Yeah.
It'd be
You get
hotter than a
the
mother.
spring and the fall are probably the biggest swings.
Yeah.
I'll leave here bundled up like an Eskimo. I can't even move. And then I get to work, and at the end of the day, I'm like, what am I going to do with all this stuff?
Yeah.
How am I going to get home with all this crap? That's one good thing about having a Spyder. You just start cramming things in holes,
I know it. There's lots of little storage places.
Tons of storage on those things.
Yes.
All right. We're going to roll out.
All right.
We will see you guys bright and early in the morning.
You guys
All
have
right.
a good night.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.